Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, today I wanted to take you through my morning stretch routine. Right, so this is something I do every single morning. It only takes me about 5 to 10 minutes max. It's nothing spectacular, however, I've been doing it for a couple of years now and I find it kind of hard to wake up in the morning, even though I am an early bird. Stretching my body like this to wake up every morning has really helped me. Okay, so none of this is timed, I just go with how my body's feeling, so follow along with me and I hope you like it. By the way, when I do my morning stretch, I am not wearing anything like this. I'm wearing literally what I wore to bed and it's on the floor of my bedroom and looking pretty tired. So let's see how we go. Okay, so just starting with a hand and wrist stretch. I find with the type of workouts I do, which involves a lot of pushing and pulling exercises, my hands and wrists get quite stiff, so this is a really good stretch to start off with. Okay, now just lowering down onto your front and pushing up into cobra pose. So this is a really good stretch for your entire back. When you do this pose, make sure that you push your hips into the floor as much as you can so you really feel that stretch in your lower back. Try to push your chest out as much as possible and pull your shoulders back and down. Okay, so now pushing back into what's called child's pose. Really stretch your arms out the front and feel that nice long stretch along the sides of your body. Here I will alternate sides, so I'll put my hands slightly to the right and feel that stretch right down the left side of my body, and then switch over to the left and feel the stretch down the right side. Okay, now raising your hips right up to the ceiling and into pike position. With this, you want to get your elbows, back and knees as straight as possible, keeping your hips nice and high. Push your heels back into the floor. You should feel a really good stretch along the backs of your legs, down your hamstrings. Here I'll alternate my hips from side to side, so dipping my hips to the right slowly and then back up into pike position and over to the left. Alright, now bring your right foot forward into a really low lunge. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling and twist your body towards the right. This will give you a really good stretch over your entire legs and your glutes. Okay, stepping back and bring your left foot forward and same thing on the left side. Reach your left arm up and twist your body to the left. Okay, next stretch is a really good one for your hip flexors. So bring your right leg up and bend your knee in front of your body and lean forward. So you want your elbows on the ground if possible. Depending on how flexible you are will depend on how far forward you can go. Stretch your left leg out the back and just hold this stretch. You should really feel along your hip flexor. Alright, and just alternating sides. Bring your left foot forward and extend your right foot out the back and lean forward. Okay, coming onto your knees, this next stretch is a quad stretch. So you want to have your knees about shoulder width apart and lean back, touching the floor behind you if possible, and you'll really feel that stretch along your quads. When doing this stretch, really squeeze your glutes and push your hips forward. And just lowering your hips, coming into a more seated position and lean back so you can get that really good stretch along your quads. Alright, coming into table pose, push your hips up towards the ceiling and squeeze your glutes. Keep your shoulders open, and what I do is I just rock back and forward slowly so I get a good stretch on my shoulders. Alright, coming up into a very, very deep squat. Push your knees open with your elbows and just hold it here in a prayer position. When doing this exercise, try and sit your bum under as much as possible and keep your back straight. Alright, my morning stretch is nearly completed. Here I will come into a side lunge, a very deep lunge, and just feel that good stretch along your hamstrings. Once you've done one side, change over to the other. Okay, coming up, straightening your knees, just bend forward at your hips, holding the backs of your ankles and feeling that stretch down the backs of your legs. Alright, crawl your feet together and hold that same stretch with your feet together. Okay, coming up to a standing position and just a final stretch of your arms. Link your hands behind your back and stretch it right out. So that's it guys, very basic and straightforward but highly effective. Really good to get into habits like this every morning. Once you start a habit, it can be very hard to break it. So good habits are great to start. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this morning routine video and we'll see you next time.